Tali on the red, Inferno Tower and Electro Wizard being banned here. We'll see how this one affects this matchup. Tali riding high on that win earlier on against TMD. Aaron? Wait.
Tali, it was TM. Tali was against.
I messed that one up. Okay, we'll check that one later.
Aaron, yes. Aaron,
yeah, it was Aaron, right? Yeah, so he did 2-0 him as well.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
All right, so we are seeing the pump here. The game that Tali doesn't ban it, he actually uses it for himself. There's the ice. There's the ice golem. It's going to blow up and kill off the bats with it. Slows down the knight, but the miner comes in. Is it going to be on that? Oh wow! Predicts it the wrong way.
Wow.
The miner actually going for that tower. So full-on aggression here from Xiake. Not even going to look to respond to wipe out the Elixir pump completely.
I like that a lot because the miner he managed to sidestep those goblins and then take damage off the tower and then poison the pump and the tower at the same time. So yeah, well played by Xiake.
A lot of goblins coming in here. The log going to be used on them. Interesting choice. And now he's going to get minered up. And now this time the goblins receive that miner in open arms. And they snipe him out good. Ice Golem is going to pop.
This could be very dangerous for Xiake here.
If he gets too far behind on Elixir, it could be a problem. And Xiake having shown poison means that he doesn't have rocket. And Tali knows that, okay, this is a bait kind of deck, but I am going to be safe from your shenanigans in terms of rocket. So I'm going to put it safe behind the tower and force you to make an inefficient poison. But now with that center Elixir pump, he will actually deploy another poison. But he's going to start falling behind as they have two pumps now. And with a very quick cycle cards like the Goblin, Golem, and the Spirit, he is going to be able to jump another pump here. And I do believe it will be 3 Musketeers. Maybe Golem 3 Musketeers if he's feeling really bold here.
Third pump.
There's the third pump. Mega Knight could be a possibility as well, but so far it doesn't look like it. Oh, good predictions there coming in there, and that is going to really put a crimp in his plans as Tali loses his pump, and that's an Expo.
Whoa! Let's go!
He is going to try and out-cycle his opponent, and there's the Inferno Dragon, takes out the Tesla, and I tell you that no one is expecting this for sure. And the lock locks in, and there you go. Expo locks in on the tower. He could cycle into another Expo now. The Inferno Dragon as well, doing a little bit of damage, and he's going to play it cool for now. He doesn't have any more pumps now. He can't really look to overextend on his Elixir here. There's the second Expo in the middle, and there's the Tesla going in as well. It's going to shock up on those archers, but is it going to be enough? Nice Ice Golem, going to shred that one, and there's the Goblins going to go in, just trying his Demus to deal with that, but the Expo locks onto the tower again. Still stabbing through, doing damage, but still, the chip here from Xiake is greater, and it could be troublesome for...
Will he pump? I think he might just give up the pump.
Yeah, I think pump might put you too far behind now. Oh, good use of that Ice Spirit. He's gonna lock down that miner, but he's not gonna do that. He's just gonna commit to this push. That miner will not take him to lethal yet. Now gonna go for that aggressive poison. Good lock.
Missed the Expo there.
Oh wow, that locks onto the tower as well. Disaster as the goblins come in there, delay up that knight. All he has to do now is to really deal with this. The arrow comes out. It's not gonna be enough.
300.
300. The Expo knocks down Xiake's tower. What an insane person, Tali. Plays pump, sets up that expectation for 3 Musketeers, and then drops that Inferno Dragon Expo like, what up? Wow, Tali, the scientist indeed. He's now my favorite player. Hacker, you have been dethroned. Tali is now my favorite player. That is some insane mind games right there.
Yeah.
You can tell that Xiake was not expecting the Expo. It's like, holy crap, what's that on the other side of the bridge? I was expecting artillery, but not that. I was expecting muskets, not a big crossbow on the other side. And that really, really caught Xiake off guard. And he's like, okay.
and the Expo is so weak there, so soft. And those archers just takes out the Tesla so quickly there. And Tesla, no way you can defend against that Expo. The Expo, so much fun. That was so fun.
That whole game needs to be in the top 5. That was crazy.
I gotta mark it down.
Definitely mark it down for production and put it into the top 5 because that was crazy stuff. I wonder if the other regions are looking at this because Tali.
What are these guys doing?
I want Tali to be top 4 now. That guy's a champ. Alrighty. Woo! Xiake drops game 1. We talked about him losing his spot if he loses another game here. It could very well happen. Tali's got him on the ropes there. One more game will knock him out of his 2nd game in a row in a single day. That's 2 times more losses than he has ever gotten in the entire tournament so far. So, wow, whoa.
Can you believe it?
What better time to pull it off than on the top of the on that #1 guy, right?
So
I'm gonna try that deck
if
now.
Tali wins this, he gonna go level with Heka, and then just 2 points behind Xiake. And back in week 1, we thought, oh, why is Tali performing so badly? And then he just builds on from last week, and this week he's looking very good there, beating TMD Aaron, and now might just beat the top guy in the leaderboard, TMD Xiake, on the same day, and
same day he lost to Heka. That is Southeast Asia strikes back, man.
Yeah,
this is
very tight.
The thing is, Xiake is the only really dominating force right now for TMD. The other two TMD guys, struggling a little bit to get those points. So if Xiake starts losing points as well, that is going to be rough there for TMD. It's already a bad day for the Massive Dragons, is what they're called. The Massive Dragons, right?
The Team Massive Dragons.
Team Massive Dragons, there you go. But yeah, man, Tali, my favorite player right now.
So surprising. Like what you say, we were expecting the Three Musketeer to come out at the back of the King's Tower at any time. What?
No, Tali doesn't roll like that.
Yeah. What the heck is that? Right in the center of, just next to the river there with the Expo. Oh my.
Insane stuff. Let's go into game number 2 and see how Xiake can recover. He is good at recovery. And we'll see if Tali can force another 2-0 here and cause a major upset. This one I would call a major upset for sure. But Tali, he's still got a game ahead of him. Will he be able to do it? They're sitting on Elixir right now, so maybe looking to go for that late game.
Maybe both players have bad hands, or Xiake might want to play a little bit more cautious here. I think he's a little shaken from the earlier losses. So, Tali, he can play very patiently. He's a very good at defending, and he's not afraid to just wait it out.
I want to say we might possibly see some Golem usage here with the drop of P.E.K.K.A popularity. I think Golem might be seeing some play here, but we'll see.
Yeah, speaking of P.E.K.K.A, we haven't seen P.E.K.K.A at all today.
Too many swamp decks, too many graveyards. P.E.K.K.A is just a liability.
Oh, Tali starts with Knight there.
Knight. Okay, so it's one of those annoying decks. But surprised to see him actually wait so long for Elixir. Inferno Dragon now comes out. So that's the only Inferno tech that you're really available to you right now. So gonna just run that one. Is there a lightning? Maybe.
Splash Yard, maybe.
Could be Splash Yard. Yeah. But this Inferno Dragon's gonna get massive value.
So
and Xiake is gonna come push in here with a double dragon, and there you go. Is there a poison? Nope, there's just gonna be goblins, which is not the best. Oh wow,
tornado.
Look at the tornado. And the tornado coming in there. Does he step the King Tower? It does not. This is looking really dicey here for this
for Tali.
Is that what's that below the Inferno Dragon?
Baby dragon.
Oh,
no, wait. Oh yeah.
Looking dicey here. Tali getting pummeled by the twin dragons.
The
tornado not doing anything.
Tornado for second, very suspect there. I'm not too sure what's the tornado was.
I think Tali's tornado was worse.
Oh,
he tried to drag it into the tower.
It was Tali's that
He tried to drag it into the King Tower, but skeletons are just so fragile. They just die before they can get dragged in. And I'm still excited to see what deck actually Tali is actually running. He's running a bowler, so I assume it's Splash Yard of some sort. But now again with that vacuum in it,
the baby dragon lost onto the tower.
So much damage. Look at that
700.
DPS.
500.
Yeah, man.
Can you do any more damage?
This is looking really bad here. The archers are going to come in and get a few
two hits.
2 points off. And another round of graveyarding is going to come in, and I don't think Tali is going to be able to hold here with 20 seconds to spare. Waiting too long to see his opponent's deck there, not having the proper response. Opponent's
just cycling back so fast there.
Good game.
Oh.
Xiake recovers, and we go to game number 3 there. So Tali gave us all a little bit of a scare there. But Xiake will actually get that game 3 under control. So we're gonna have game 2 under control. So we have a game number 3, and pretty anticlimactic one. I mean, it's
Tali did not manage to make any push at all in that game.
Waiting a little bit too long there to discover his opponent's deck, and when you get hit by a deck like this, you gotta be ready. And he has 0 anti-graveyard tech, no poison, no dark goblins, no archers. Goblins and knights are just soft counters, and they don't do well.
He has the bowler as well. The bowler very slow, although it does really good splash damage, but skeletons move so fast, you just latch onto the tower and can't do anything.
Bowler is just not a very efficient card.
Yeah. In this meta as well.
Yeah, especially in this meta with Inferno Dragons and Flyers being so popular, you're better off running an Executioner.
Yeah.
But hey, right, so Tali will drop that game and we will go to game number 3.
Okay.
As, well, Xiake
staying alive.
Keep his top scorer alive.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he can knock Tali off the mark here. Or will Tali's crossbow, X-bow, Elixir pump deck be a one-hit wonder? I would like to see him go further with more of these interesting decks, but you know, you never know.
Yeah. So game 3, very decisive match for both players because Tali wants to go level with Heka here. You don't want to be too far off from Heka because the playoffs, I think we have never mentioned it. The playoff is in a bubble format.
Okay.
Bubble or snake format that they call it. So the third placing and the fourth placing players will play first round 1, and then the winner of that match will play the second placing player, and then the winner of that match will play the top.
So the lower you are on that first to fourth, the more games you have to play, the more risk of elimination. So
and at current state, Xiake, if remain at the top spot, he will just have to play the final match.
Yeah, he'll just play the final match and he can go to the playoffs. So it's a lot easier if you're first place. So want to keep that top spot. Second place is really good as well. You don't have to fight on third and fourth, but still, every point counts. And you want to take away Xiake's points, make it a little bit competitive, maybe force some tiebreakers. I don't know how it's going to work if that's the case, but definitely head-to-head.
I asked the production earlier. The tiebreaker is the first tiebreaker is based on the number of
round wins.
Game wins.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you win 2-0, then you have a better
score overall. Okay.
So and then if you're still tied, then it will be based on your head-to-head record.
Okay.
But if it's still 1-1, like let's say Xiake wins against Heka in the second round, so it's 1-1, and then they will go into a rematch.
Okay.
Yeah. So there will be an extra match, but I don't think there's a high possibility of that happening. But here we go. We have game 3.
Yeah, game 3, an opening with Spear Goblins. Hey, look at him, Elixir pumps. Tali gonna drop down some of that again. Oh, Goblins coming in. Maybe he'll run Mirror this time. Goblin Gang coming in. You know, at this rate, I wouldn't say no to anything that he runs. It's just so crazy what he does. And all right, these Goblins
Seems
are
like Xiake doesn't have a respawn.
Fireball.
Okay, Fireball. Finally cycle back to the Fireball. Batarang coming in on the left
Ooh,
side,
Minion
and the
Horde
Minion Horde as well.
That's a huge commitment. Oh boy, that's gonna be zappable, right?
Oh, good heal as well.
Whoa! What up?
And the Minion's gonna latch onto the tower and deal
are they gonna
a
hit
lot
the
of
king
damage.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, that 3 minions earlier and down to 1,000.
Who heals 3 Musketeers when you can heal your Minion Horde?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice, well played.
Color
by
me
Tali.
impressed. Tali knocks him down to 1,000 health points.
And they have another pump up.
Oh, okay.
X-bow.
Wait, X-bow locks
he
in.
got
Oh,
a
there's a Knight.
Knight to block it off.
Goblin
and
Gang
a Goblin
as well.
Gang as well.
It's gonna pretty much chew up this tower.
It
doesn't.
And
Zap.
lost onto the tower.
Okay,
but
it's gonna
X-bow is
do
just
quite a bit of
little
damage
low.
still.
Yeah. So they kind of level it up now. So that's not too bad for TMD Xiake.
Yeah, but Elixir Prom is starting to cook up some Elixir here, and with all the spells being showed out here, you will know that Tali is feeling a little bit safer.
Yeah.
Really knowing there's no rocket or any of that sort. Also, it looks like
3
it is 3
Musketeers.
Musketeers, but that heal was just used out of necessity. So that Tesla's going to come down. I expect the battering ram to go on the right side. Yeah, there we go. Right side, Fireball going onto those Musketeers. So just going to go in there, slam it in, and
Goblin's going to take care of the Musketeer there. And
Musketeer gets a shot.
Barbarians.
That's nice.
Yep.
X-bow
Not too
gonna
bad.
go down
Well
soon.
defended by TMD Xiake here, but
he left the pump up. That's the biggest thing about this. The Knight on the other side is going to stall a little bit. The log, there is the Minion Horde though.
And the Fireball, he doesn't have the...
Does he have the Elixir? He
doesn't-
does.
oh,
They do
okay.
take a little bit of damage. He needs some more ground units there. 3 Musketeers. Yeah, they drop down. They go fire 3 shots there at that X-bow. Take it out in force.
This is
And with
gonna
that
be really
Fireball,
tough.
that
Out of
Fireball
cycle.
is out of cycle. He's in
Oh
trouble.
my.
Minions gonna get shot down here. And the Ram gonna be deployed at the site. They're trying to cycle back desperately into his Fireball here, but his right side tower taking so much damage. But look at that huge
Ram
push.
coming in.
The Ram
Ram
coming in.
gonna
To
connect to the tower.
keep that Ram alive. Is he
Can
gonna
he
ramp
connect?
up in time? Yes,
Yes.
he goes.
Oh, that's gonna be a
200.
tower.
That is going to be danger zone here for Xiake. He's in trouble. The Barbarian gets a
one
chop.
shot.
He gets a chop. It's in zap range.
Zap range.
Oh no, with
Tali's
10
gonna win
seconds
this.
to go.
Tali's gonna win this.
Tali is going to knock down TMD
Ho, ho,
Xiake
ho.
in a 2-1 victory with 2 cheese decks.
And he's
specially concocted there from his laboratory. The scientist.
Chest pumping.
Chest pump. First time seeing that kind of emotion coming out from Tali.